Yup.
Jimmy's ready to hit a double in the gap. Welcome inside. Post-game show on TBS presented by Vanda Pharmaceuticals. Two of the National League's best. Is this going to continue all show? I like it.
You know what, Lauren?
You know what? Jimmy Rollins, Curtis Granderson, Pedro Martínez.
I'm going to take that L and celebrate.
The L he's referring to.
Hey. We have a show to do.
We do time a game every single game. And we've all been in the win column at some point. You know, it's May, middle of May. Of course, you're going to get in the win column.
Wow.
Except Jimbo Limbo. And he thought he was in the win column. But who took home the prize, Pedro Martínez?
Lola.
Lola.
Team Lola won it.
Team Lola. It's okay. There's always next time. You can't go 3 for 4 every single game.
No, wasn't that the Cubs' motto? There's always next year.
The Cubs did not go 3 for 4.
Yeah,
the Cubs had one hit tonight. And this is the lineup. It's crazy. We thought that too. We walked in here and said, Pedro said they've only had one hit, that Alex Bregman home run, which is interesting because this offense has really been on fire with the exception of the last 3 games or so for Chicago.
Yeah, I think this team completely from top to bottom offensively can beat you, 1 through 9. But you are going to run through stretches where you face good pitching. They've done that tonight. They just did it on the road in Texas. And what's kind of an interesting thing, as hot as they are, the road has kind of been one of those weird places for them. Like, you have certain places at home that are just so great to play, like Wrigley. When you get out of there, nothing compares to Wrigley. Could that be one of the things that they're starting to deal with now? It's yet to be seen, but they're playing under 500 baseball on the road right now.
Didn't they say, 9 for 89? Is that on the road?
I'm not sure, but it must be because they have 15 straight home wins.
Exactly, which is crazy.
So that number leads me
So it can't be all pitching. I hear you. It can't be all pitching. 9 for 89.
Is it the road?
Maybe it is the road. Maybe they like to go party. We don't know. Maybe they like to go party when they get out of Chicago. But 9 for 89 is just, I don't know how you explain that. Every team goes through a slump. You're going to lose ball games. Sometimes you're going to get beat. You could take those, but 9 for 89, you're losing ball games. You're not giving your team and your starting pitcher a chance. And like tonight, there was one home run. One home run, which was 1 hit, but it seemed like there was a lot more action. We saw Holmes get in trouble and just ball, but there was nothing to capitalize on that. We look at Seiya, who's a great hitter, but he's, 1 for his last 15 or 16 plate appearances with runners in scoring position, which is a place away from Wrigley. They have to figure out, because when they're home, it is a great place to play. The environment's good, and they find ways to win. They have that winning formula. They haven't figured out on the road just quite yet.
Jimmy, I'm going to add something to that. And it's really weird because sometimes you have guys that are not hitting on the road. You have, certain part of the lineup that doesn't hit at that moment during the stretch. But collectively, the entire team not hitting. Bregman, that was his first homer now in a while, because Bregman has been like in a funk. But collectively as a team, not doing it on the road, something has to change. They have to make some adjustment and see what they do in Chicago that they're not doing on the road. Because in Chicago, they look, almost unbeatable. Almost like the Atlanta Braves look right now.
We were watching together, and you were watching Grant Holmes, and he was in control, and then it was 11 straight balls. Where did he tail off? And then the bullpen just picked him up right where he left off.
2 factors, I would say. I think he was trying to be too fine after he gave up the homer to Bregman, or he lost his concentration, and he lost the rhythm that he had to what he wanted to do, because it's impossible for him to go 3 easy innings and then lose it like that. It's like either it was a fear factor or he was trying to be too fine and found himself out of rhythm. That's the only thing I can actually look at, because, to go 11 balls in a row after a homer, it's like insane. Yeah, his stuff did not diminish. His breaking ball was sharp. His fastball had the same velo, the same movement he was having in the first 3 innings.
For the young viewers and pitchers that are watching, how do you get yourself out of that? when you're just not throwing strikes? What do you eliminate a pitch? Say, I'm just going to throw this until I get a feel again. How do you, in the middle of the inning, how do you get yourself out of that?
I don't know.
No, I have.
I know.
Because when you lose,
I was thinking the same thing,
when you lose
honestly,
the
I'm not
strike
gonna
zone,
lie.
what you have to go is back to the basics. Where do you practice your strike throwing moments? In the bullpen. All you have to imagine is that I'm gonna throw a bullpen session right here, and I'm gonna place the ball where I want to, and let it happen.
And that's regardless of the result doesn't matter at this moment.
No,
I'm just
it
trying
doesn't
to
matter.
throw strikes.
You're already in trouble. So what you want to do is just attack the strike zone like you're pitching in the bullpen. You can't think about how sharp my breaking ball is going to be, how nasty I want it to be. I don't want my fastball moving too much. I just want to hit the strike zone and attack the strike zone, and whatever happens, happens, because I'm already in trouble.
A third time through the order against both pitchers was different for the hitters. As a hitter, you just see it that much clearer?
You get into a rhythm. You've seen the other bats happen.
Sure.
So if I'm the
front of you.
lefty in the lineup, I'm watching the other left-handed bats. Wow, he pitched him this way. He pitched me this way. Now that's 4 different at-bats I got a chance to experience and watch when I finally come up there for my third at-bat. That helps make that third time around that much easier.
By the way, what in the wild, wild world of pickoffs is going on? We saw him too, and there's so much focus, I feel like, on base running, taking leads. What's the art of taking a lead, not too much?
Well, first, going out slowly. When you take a lead, you want to keep both feet on the ground, and you take a half a step, make sure nothing happens, and then you extend your lead. What we saw tonight with Michael Harris, like this running out and jumping to the lead. If a pitcher can see that, and we've played with pitchers that can't see you jumping out, they can time that up pretty quick. Soon as you jump off, they turn around and make the spin move. The other half, Matt Olson on the other hand, I don't know what's going on there. I mean, you're not going anywhere. You're not trying to steal a base. Was there a run on second?
I think I have one answer for that.
Was there a run on second?
It was first and third.
It was first and third.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything other than making sure the pitcher throws the ball to the plate. And as a left-handed pitcher, if you're not a base threat, there's nothing for you to do. But when you take a lead, it's a half a step at a time. One big step, and then you creep. There's no rush out to get to your point. You will get there, and if you don't, and you're not going, it doesn't matter anyway. You make that up with your secondary. But that's the one weak area they have. They've been picked off 10 times, and we're, 6 weeks into the
Jimmy,
season? That's crazy.
You guys are going to probably answer this better than I do, but I think I have an idea. I think the fact that they have so much leverage nowadays to move and have you disengage twice, and then you're free to run, I think it's affecting everybody because they get distracted because they know you only have so much time to pick them off, or you only have 2 disengagement. And that is allowing some of the runners to actually get a little bit more careless about how they take their lead and how often they do it. And I mean,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
I think you guys are burners.
For sure, if they're happening at the countdown time, but these incidents tonight, I think, was just careless leads. But that's probably to the fact that I know they can only come over so many times. When you could throw over as many times as you want to, we took every half a step you took. You know, at any moment, this ball could come to first.
So we got 2 votes for the Braves as the team to beat the Dodgers in the National League. Here's a look at the pickoff. So Curtis, take me through this.
You know, it's interesting. I mean, the lefty's looking right at you, and like Jimmy said, and even Francora on the telecast, understand who you are as the runner there. Matt Olson, you're not a base stealer. You know, you may have the ability to go, but in that situation, especially when you have a runner in scoring position, just hold. You have the first base open right there because the first baseman's holding you. The second baseman is close there. There's a wide hole on there. You're not trying to go anywhere. Hitters want to keep that hole open. So stay there, stay calm. Make sure the left-handed pitcher, because he's looking right at you, delivers that ball to the plate before you take your second.
Give me that look again.
Curtis, give me the look, Curtis. What's he doing, Curtis?
Throw it to the plate. Make sure that ball is gone. It's got to be out of his hands before you go anywhere.
That was a funny look. I've never seen Grandy make
trying to get left-handed.
He's very focused.
Oh,
He's
my
the runner.
gosh.
This Braves offense is so impressive. I think the reason why is because for the last 2 seasons, they have largely underperformed with a similar roster. They're swinging the bats different. Is it the flow? Is it the look at this. I mean, it's up and down the lineup. It was Austin Riley. It was Mike Yastrzemski. It was Dom Smith having 4 hits. It's up and down.
This is a team that's been together for a while, and although they've been together for a while, they haven't played together for a long time, where they have their lineup
where they're
in there,
healthy.
where they're healthy, and everybody's getting a chance to contribute. And they're still not all the way there now with Acuna out, but they have enough pieces. And I also think there's a thing that when you've done this so many times, there's no more excuses. We can't sit here and say we don't have a healthy team. Look, we've done this for years. Whether this person's in the lineup or not, when I'm in that box, I'm individually responsible for what's happening to that ball. I have to take my bats. If they don't pitch to me, pass the baton, let them pitch to the next guy and expect him to step up. And we're seeing that, but I think it started with the confidence of like, hey, you're in the lineup. You're in the lineup. You're in the lineup. I'm in the lineup. And they're going out there and putting up hits and wins. And with a staff like that, come on.
Come on.
It doesn't take much.
What a fun night at Truist.
Great point,
to
Jimmy.
X we go for a little bit of feedback. What do we got? Feedback on the show, feedback on the game. Sorry, y'all, Cubs lose, but Atlanta needed this win. For Ted Turner and
I love it.
Cox,
I
two
love it.
legends of the game and of this sport. Who's the biggest stud in the game? I say this guy. This is,
Get it, Jim.
This is when I'm trying to get them to focus before we're on air. And it might be the hardest job in show business.
No, you gotta get. I mean, you and the A. We gotta lean with it, rock with it.
And the Cubs, you ready? Because it's 3 to air. 3 to
You
air.
believe
1
it.
and